When I play Terraria, I feel like there's just not enough content. So naturally, I head over to TModLoader and I download like the Calamity mod, Fargo's mods, all that stuff. But even that's been kind of boring recently, so I decided to create this little challenge. I searched up some of the best, most high quality mods there are, and I downloaded them in one giant mod pack. Are they even compatible with each other? I don't know, but I do think it'll be really fun. You're gonna see now how long it takes to actually load a mod pack with this many mods. It takes forever. And mind you, I'm going into most of these mods blind. Like, I haven't played the Stars Above, I haven't played the Starlight River, I played a tiny bit of Thorium. But for the most part, I haven't played most of these mods. By the way, if you want to see what mods I'm using throughout this playthrough, all of them are in the description. And you can even add mods if your comment is on the top. Although if I don't like the mod that you're suggesting, then I will use the one after that. But I digress. If you comment a mod that's good enough to make it to the top comment, I'll use it in the next episode. Oh lord. What the hell? Unfortunately, there are a few immediate issues, like sometimes the FPS would be fine, and then other times it would just absolutely tank. I was also being spawn camped by wolfram enemies and slimes too. Back it up! Pretty sure I spawned straight on this thingamajig down. Oh. And one of the bigger issues is that you can barely even hear my voice in the live recordings. Not sure why, but that's just how it turned out. Back it up! Pretty sure I spawned straight on this thingamajig down. Oh. Revenge. Eventually, after some trial and error, I finally got to building my house. Man, fuck you! I wasn't going into this completely blind. One of the mods I installed, the Calamity Overhaul mod, made it so that you could actually get the legendary weapon Murasama early. Normally, you have to defeat a boss called the Devourer of Gods before you can wield this weapon. Now, this mod makes it so that you can actually use it before any bosses. However, it is really weak because its power scales with what bosses you defeat over time, which I think is really cool.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Oh.
So this is from the Stars Above mod. I have really no clue what these people do, but all I know is that the person on the right does big attack, person on the left is confusing. So I chose the person on the right. And I had no clue about this, and I wish I knew earlier, but this mod adds, like, these annoying voice lines that these characters, like, say. You'll see. What, fart? It's not...
I didn't see that one coming.
What? They're voice lined. We finally made it to Hell, where we could start our journey to get the Murasama. But there was one small issue.
That's so cool.
So yes, we had made it to Hell, but the path that I had taken is just simply way too tedious to do over and over again. So instead, I grinded a bunch of materials to make a Hellevator. So I started by getting 3 fallen stars, which, I didn't even know I had these, but whatever, I had them. After that, I grinded a bunch of slime so that I could get their gel, because the recipe called for 50 torches. And I also got rich in the process, because this Wolfram slime you see here, they give a crap ton of gold, and I was able to kill 2 of them. After that, I used some gravitation potions to explore space, because I needed the enchanted sword, which spawns on the planets. And as you can see, I found it. But I also wanted to get a different sword, called I don't even know what it's called. And now after buying the Mirror of Remorse, which lets me teleport to the last place I died, I placed down the Hellevator, and I jumped down. As you can see here, I'm parkouring to the left side of the world, because that's where I think that Draydon's facility is. However, I was wrong. So I teleported back home, and I trudged to the right, and I was praying that the random spawn of whatever this city is hadn't ruined the chance of Draydon's facility spawning. Eventually, after a ton of trial and error, I finally found his facility. Now my only goal was to get inside of there and get the Murasama without dying to the lasers. But that's easier said than done.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, me. But eventually, I did end up getting the weapon. But it did take a while. I had finally done it. I had gotten the Murasama on possibly the hardest challenge in all of Terraria. But there is one small issue. That's it! Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. I assume that you actually liked it, so please hit that like button, pretty please. Maybe even that subscribe button while you're down there. Maybe even join our new Discord, pretty please. I'm joking.